This is another movie review for the SourceFed Movie Club, and today we reviewed The Nightmare Before Christmas. I loved this movie. When I saw that this was what we were going to review, I had to do a review. This is one of my absolute favorite Christmassy movies, and it's one of my favorite animated movies. I know you can't even call it animated because it's stop motion, but it's so good. The thing I love about this movie is that when it starts at the very beginning, you're hooked, and if you've seen it before, you are singing along to This Is Halloween. You know the lyrics and you know everything, and you're jamming along with everyone. You know, when I saw it on Netflix, it's the category for children mainly, and I would say that this is not particularly a child-friendly movie, but I get the idea. I would say it's not particularly a child-friendly movie, but I would probably let my kids watch it if I have kids one day. There are obviously scary elements. There are, you know, creepy crawly things. The people of Halloween Town are pretty spooky, some of them, and you know, Oogie Boogie is not kind of a nice fella, and you know, there are different scary elements to it, but everything and the fun of it and the songs all add up to just a good movie. Obviously, it is not an animation movie, as I mentioned. It is stop motion, and stop motion is actually, sometimes I feel better than animation, because I really enjoy stop motion because you sometimes can see the emotion more in the characters. You see the pain and everything in a different way, and it's more realistic in a different way, and I really enjoy stop motion. Also because having done stop motion before, I can appreciate how much effort has been put into every single shot. Like how long it took to make the models, to make the shot, everything. And I really appreciate that. I don't think it would have been the same movie if it had been animated as a cartoon, basically. So what do I love about this movie? I love the characters. I love the idea of the story. You know, this bad guy who wants to just do something good with his life, something different, and he tries his best, but it's just not enough. And I love the characters, I love the jokes, I love the songs. One of my favorite scenes is definitely where Jack is in Christmas Town for the first time, and he's just walking around, he can't believe what he's seeing, and he's just like, "What's this? What's this? What's this?" It's one of my favorite songs because he's just so happy, he's so excited. He is literally like a kid on Christmas Eve. He just wants to see everything, touch everything, just wants to experience everything, and it's just such you get such a nice feeling because he's finally experiencing something new after celebrating Halloween all these years and having to do the same thing year after year after year. Every time I watch it, I can't help but to cringe just a little bit every time Sally, she loses a limb. When she jumps off that tower, I thought, wow, yeah, she's gone. Oh no, she's just gonna sew her arms and legs together again. It's just the personification of somebody trying to do something different with their life, trying to do something good and giving it their all, but it's just not in them to understand the differences that exist between the different holidays and everything. With stop motion, obviously there are going to be some times where you're like, ugh, wow, that looks crappy or something like that, but I just think it works. It works with this sort of universe where it's just different and weird and a bit creepy. I swear, if I woke up on Christmas and there was like an evil possessed doll that was trying to kill me, I'd probably freak out as much as those kids did. The weird thing, however, is that even though all these kids were like crying and screaming and afraid of their presence, none of the parents woke up. What does that say about the parents? Is it just like a city of orphans? It's funny, you know, this idea of trying to examine a holiday, trying to understand it on some sort of level, and when you can't understand it through books, you know, Jack turns to science and tries to scientifically, you know, determine what is Christmas. And you know, it's a lot about our everyday life. There are a lot of things we don't understand. There are a lot of religions, politics, there are a lot of things we don't understand, and we try different approaches to try and make it fit into our reality, how things work in our reality. And I think that's what Jack does, and I think, you know, even though he doesn't succeed and he doesn't do a proper Christmas, he still does whatever he can to try and understand. Anyways, I'm not gonna blabber about it anymore. I really, really love this movie. I hope you guys watch it as well. Please do if you haven't. And yeah, I guess I'll just see you in the next review. Bye.